Shalom Uvracha, guys, sisters and brothers, how are you doing? We hope things are well by you. Those are holy days of this wonderful, beautiful holiday, Hanukkah. Hanukkah is an amazing holiday, very powerful, very meaningful, and a great call from heaven to the individual to realize what is his great potential and how great is the power that been given to us by God, by the Creator. It's very easy to go down that path of just claiming to be religious and to follow certain tradition and claiming to yourself and to your surroundings that you are keeping up with the obligations and that you're fulfilling your obligations, your job, and that you are being observant and that you light the candles, you come home on time to keep all the halachot, all the Jewish rules, you're saying the Hallel, you're blessing, you do everything, you put the menorah, the Chanukiah in the right spot in the house. It's very easy to go on that path, but really all those symbols been given to us as a huge wake-up call, like shofar gadol, like the great trumpet shofar that Hashem, the Creator, is blowing, using it to wake us up from our deep sleep, that the Zohar Kadosh is calling durmita. It's sleep of the dead. We are dead in our lives. We're the walking dead. We are walking while being dead, dead from inside. Like we function with our bodies, we're dragging our spirits from one place to the other without having meaningful life, without connecting ourselves to the real purpose of our being. You lit the candles and you put the Chanukiah in front of the window and you try to do it in the right time when your soul is not pulling and receiving energy from that journey. You're not delivering the diamonds and the pearls and the rubies and the treasures that are installed in those mitzvot, in those wonderful deeds, in those wonders that the Creator spread along the way for each and every one of us, just to pick, just to collect, and to gather those sparks into a ball of energy for us to work with, to charge our batteries in every holy day, to refresh our mind in every holy occasion, in any holy day, to put all our power into that path of bringing the complete redemption. The end of the holy days is not to be religious, to keep the tradition. Oh yeah, it was a wonderful Hanukkah. Last Pesach was fantastic. Amazing Sukkot we had. That's fake. Those are reminders for us to wake up, to remember that the Creator is the one who can open the sea for us and let us walk through it on dry land. It's a call to remind us that weak people, tired people, broken people, poor people, destroyed people, abused people, dead people are able to fight against the greatest army of their generation and to put back a fight against evil and his soldiers and his generals and his warriors and his fighters and his weapons. In their generation, they attacked from the right. In our generation, they attack from the left. They were weak in their way and we are weak in our way. But that's a reminder, that's a wake-up call for each and every one of us to realize that even though you are abused, even though you went through your trauma, even though you went through your own hell, even though just now you lost a family member, even though just now the war is in its peak of strength and power and weight on your shoulders, that you're broken, that you don't have energy, that you are so poor and lost and confused, and you don't have a way to pay your rent, and you don't know how to cover your bills, and you haven't ate for 2 days, and you're addicted to all those sick things that you're addicted to, and you're poor as hell, and you're broken as rock bottom just knocked you on your face. And you need to remember that it's in your power to fight the evil inclination and all his soldiers and all his units, and it's in your power. Just you need to believe in yourself and to scream like that Matityahu ben Yochanan Kohen Gadol and his children screamed, Mi la Hashem elai, anyone that is with Hashem join me, and to go and fight with no end. Which war? Our war, the battle of our generation. You need to take the holy books and to learn the scripts, to learn the history of our nation, to remind yourself of how people can walk in darkness, of how people can fight against hidden enemies, of how can people eat in the desert for 40 years when they're not working for their livings, when they're not enjoying no one's backup and support. Only the Creator is supplying all their needs. For 40 years in the desert, and for the people in the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, and for people that went to the exile in Babylon, and for every generation there is a unique supervision that is providing the needs and the tools for the people to wake up and to bring redemption. And they brought redemption. And for us it's a wake-up call to understand that we need to bring the complete redemption in our days as well, like they did. And we will, and we are. And the fact that we are, and the evidence for that is that you are now sitting holding your iPhones with your laptops, your computers, and watching those strengthening words online, and enjoying that amazing and massive power that is being delivered to you by Hashem to wake you up. And if you are receiving that message, it means that you hear the call. It means that you now have been chosen by heaven to follow the light of the truth and the light of love and the light of justice, and to put up a fight against evil. And all his troops and all his units and all his armies and all his soldiers and all the special dark forces that are attacking you, and you think that they are attacking you, but you can put up a fight against them, because we are followers of the truth, and the truth will always stand by the side of the good, and the power of the good is stronger than the power of darkness, even though it seems the opposite, even though it seems like the darkness is surrounding you and you feel like everyone around you are against you and that there is no one to support you or to back you up. The soul of a person is the candle of God. Ner Hashem Nishmat Adam. You are a candle in the hand of God, and you just need to let Him shine through you. You need to believe in your power. You will never be exempt from work. You will never be exempt from effort. You will never be exempt from your obligation to shine the light that is shining through you. If you have a sense of humor, you must use it. There are moments that your sense of humor is needed. If you're not using it, your spouse will be broken and she won't laugh or he won't laugh. You can make them happy. You can make people happy with your sense of humor. If you're not going to use your power of creativity, your talents, your patience, your sensitivity, your abilities, You will make those who depend on you poor and thirsty and in need and broken. And there will be no one to save them and redeem them because they are under your authority. And you're in charge of supporting and loving and showing the kindness of heaven on them while baking cakes for them, making delicious donuts for them, sufganiyot, by fixing the house, by going to work and bring money to the house, by go fishing with your family, by sitting and learning Torah, Gemara, Mishnah, Chumash with them, tell them Parashat Shavua, the portion of the week, teach them some halachot, show them some love, teach the kids how to run after a ball and play soccer with them in your backyard, be a parent, teach them about flowers, about trees, show them around, be that parent that you wanted to have and you couldn't have. Be that person that you believe that you were meant to be, that you were born to be. Don't let that darkness, that evil spirit to knock you down to sleep. Durmita, sleeping of the dead, dead in your life, in front of the TV, drowning in the American comfort sofa, fed up with donuts, already lit the candles, going to the porch to smoke your Cuban cigar. Don't do that. Wake yourself up. Slap your face. Wake yourself. Wake up yourself. Wake up yourself. Ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Wake up yourself. Make your good inclination angry on your evil inclination. Angry yourself. Wake up yourself. Ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? Worrying all day long. Being in prison of my own thoughts, of my own fears. Go out to do it bodeduyot. Talk to yourself, talk to the Creator like you talk to your best friend. Go out to the fields at night. Go out to the field at night. Go walk in the street of your house, back and forth, talk to heaven. Put your hands in the air and ask for salvation for your family, for yourself, for your nation, for your people, for Hashem. We need to bring salvation to Hashem Himself. Hashem, He needs us to be loyal people to Him, to become those soldiers that He planned us to be, to bring the redemption to the last generation. It's in our power to wake up the dead, the resurrection of the dead, to wake up everyone back to life, back to reality, that their eyes will be open, that their hearts will shine. And you cannot do that when you are turned off, when you're sad and worried and depressed, but you don't know what I'm going through, and you think that I don't go through. Do you think that I have easy life? Do you think that we go through easy things? Everything is smooth for Rav Dror. Oh yeah, we're eating vanilla ice cream in the mornings. Of course, every morning I'm sitting with the bucket of ice cream, of Ben and Jerry's, and like finishing the cup. We don't have 1 minute of quiet. We don't have 1 minute of relaxation. We don't have that moment in our lives. Every moment we're worrying about doing the right thing, how to wake up people from their sleep, how to go and take care of people, not to worry about our own needs, and just to invest all our power and all our energy into the munna project, to let the world shine from the light of faith, never to back off, never to give up on one person. We have students that are celebrating today 2 years that they are clean from hard drugs. using hard drugs, and they're clean for 2 years. Today, that's their anniversary. Celebrating life. We have students that are celebrating not smoking cigarettes. We have students that are celebrating their fact that today they have peace and shalom in their houses, and their houses was not broke. That their children are on the right path. We have students that achieved so many things. And our faces are looking to those ones who are still in need. And this is why Rav Dror is sending hundreds of messages every day. And this is why all his assistants are working like crazy, sending the content around the world to four wings of the universe. Not because we are the munna project. The munna project is the tears of our eyes. It's the blood that we spilled. Is the sweat that we sweat. Is the outcome of the effort that we put when we didn't have nothing. When we just decided to go and work and to wake up people from their deep sleep. Waking ourselves first and then going out to wake up our siblings. And you should join that path. You can join us and you can do things on your own and you can develop your own systems. It's not important. Go save the dolphins. Go save the turtles. Go save people in Africa. Go help your community in Chinatown. Go wake up people. Go save souls. Go knock on the door of that abusive husband and knock him down to the ground and wake him up to understand that he needs to love his wife and to show love to his wife. Give $20, $50 to those children that you see them walking barefoot down the staircase, up the staircase, going out from their houses with torn bags to school every morning. Do your own thing. Make your own music. Dance your own dance. Write your own book of life. And spread it. And let it shine. That's the meaning of Hanukkah. And Hanukkah does not have another meaning. Hanukkah does not mean, oh yeah, let's all sing together. No, no, no. If that singing brings passion to the hearts of the singing, great. Go sing. But if we're just, no, let's all gather together to eat some donuts and latkes and let's drink some booze. No, that's not Hanukkah. That's not Hanukkah. Let's make a l'chaim, another scotch. Oh yeah, I brought a great bottle of smoky cognac. No, that's not Hanukkah. That's not Hanukkah. Hanukkah is to remember that you are one of the children of the Creator, and there are many, many others out there rolling stones in the streets, and you need to wake them up. You need to knock on their doors and to call them back into the zone of Kedusha. So for that you need to develop the zone of Kedusha in your place, in your heart, to empty yourself to the sides, to create a hollow place inside of yourself to love. Clean from lusts and desires, clean from fears and angers, clean from that low self-esteem and poor mindset. Oh, I'm so poor, you don't know. I'm emotionally imbalanced. I have problems from my childhood. I have been traumatized. You don't know, Rav Dror. Tell me about it, okay? I'll read your novel. I'll read your book. Print a book. Write a long email. I'm gonna sit and read it. But if you want to get serious, go to work. Go work on your character. Go work on your manners. Go work on your behavior. Go. Go, do your job. Become that person that you believe you're meant to be. The one that you know that people around you are hoping to see when you'll come back to your house today. People want to see you happy. People can't bear see you sad. People wants to see you smiling, being joyful, confident. You're not? Go work. Work on your confidence. Go talk to yourself. Ask yourself, why am I so sad? Why am I so depressed? Why am I so lazy? Why ain't I moving? Why I'm not doing things for myself? Why I'm not taking care of my situation? Why I'm not making those phone calls that are so important? Why I'm not doing what is so urgent? Why I'm not working on myself enough to fix everything around me? Ask yourself those questions. Be brave. Dare to answer though. Answer. Say, because I rather my self-pity. I rather hug myself and justify myself. I rather not to deal with my fears. I rather to drown in my own sadness and to keep my self-pity to myself. I rather to be lazy. I rather to put the blame on someone else. I rather to go and gossip and talking filthy things on everyone else. I rather. It's better for me. It's better for me to blame Hashem. It's better to me to blame people. It's better for me to blame everyone and just like to be left alone. I know how to deal with my sadness. I'm just gonna drink another beer. I'm gonna be okay. Smoke another joint oh, now I'm good. That's it. Smoky cloud. And then you're okay and you're happy. Took your pills, took your medicines, watch another video, another porn, another series, another terrifying movie. That's it, relax, came back to the loop of the sleeping dead. That's how you want to spend your life? Burning it? Giving your soul to the devil? Don't do that. It's not the right way. It will never bring happiness and comfort to your heart. And in the world to come, oh brother, you don't want to be there. You don't want to stand in Judgment Day. If you allowed the evil inclination to suck the life out of you and to use it against your loved ones, oh, you don't want to see that. I promise you, that's a horror movie you don't want to watch. Seeing yourself chased by the dark forces of judgments, oh man, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see yourself running naked. Can't cover yourself from judgments, from the truth, from the humiliation of the truth to shine upon you like the sun that you cannot hide from in the naked desert of hell. You cannot run away from the truth. It's better to embrace it, to accept it, to take full responsibility and go fight against your inclinations. Redeem your soul from the hands of the devil that you sold your soul to that one. Bring it back home. Kick that evil guest out of your chambers, out of your body. Kick the negativity, the sadness, the depression, the low self-esteem of yours, all the bad attributes like anger, being so cruel and vicious, can abuse people with your sense of humor, using the gifts and blessed talents that you received from heaven to destroy your loved ones, or those ones that you're supposed to show love on. Stop allowing that evil inclination to control you and suck life out of you and out of your loved ones. Be a real warrior. Be a person of truth, a real soldier of the light. We are establishing a new army, the army of Emunah, and we are the true troopers seeking for the truth, saving lives of those who are about to find the goodness inside of themselves. We're helping them to recognize their qualities, and by that we're creating a house and a home for the Creator inside the hearts of His children, of His believers. And that is the third temple. the house of Hashem. That Hashem told us, Asuli mishkan v'shachanti betocham. Build a place for me and I'm going to live inside of you. We're building those places in your hearts as we speak right now, carving that place for the light of Hashem to shine inside of you. And Hanukkah does not have another meaning and purpose at all. May Hashem bless us all to shine in great glory to all our surroundings, lepirsu menisa, to make the wonders of the Creator famous around all our surroundings, to know that sick and broken and weak and poor people can fight enormous, great and huge, strong power of darkness. Amen. Ken Yehi Ratzon.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi Dror.
Thank you, Rabbi Dror.
Very powerful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love that you're not politically correct. It feels so good, but at the same time, anybody that got offended, it means that it's a straight, direct impact, direct hit to their ego, because that's the only thing that gets affected is a person's ego saying, "Oh, how did he say that to me? How did he? How embarrassing? How, you know?" So, anyways, I just want to say thank you, because I love that feeling whenever it hits the ego. It's amazing.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you about we call it autopilot. Everybody's born and they somehow get stuck on autopilot because life will just take you down that path. And what you're speaking about here is disengaging the autopilot, turning off the autopilot. And a lot of people, especially myself, I try to turn it off every time I realize that it's back on. But it's such an overwhelming and powerful thing that it naturally takes control of somebody's life. So what can we do to further, try to maybe break the system? Does that mean relying on God more and jumping out into the unknown? Or what's the formula for that?
I would say two things. And we can use the third one as a reminder. So it's written, Tfilah, Tshuva u'tzedakah ma'avirin et ro'a gzera. There are three things that can cancel bad decrees. That's a bad decree on a person, that he falls into those patterns, into that loop, and he's losing his mind. So there are three things that the person needs to do. First of all, he needs to set reminders to himself. So what will be those reminders? He needs to learn every day, to put a reminder for himself to learn, to wake up every day on how to do tshuva. So what you're going to learn? Chumash. You're going to learn math. You're going to learn the Bible. What you're going to learn? Every person is different.
Right.
And you need to learn things that are waking your heart up. If you know that my classes are waking you up, you need to set for yourself a reminder to watch my video every day. And if I'm not giving a video in that day, you need to watch an old video that I gave 7 years ago when I was in Jerusalem. You can still find, we have more than 2,000 complete long videos of 45 minutes to an hour that I spoke. There's no problem that you're going to watch that video over and over again and again. Set for yourself a wake-up call to learn from a source that wakes you up every day. If something else wakes you up, put a reminder to learn that thing. But find something that really wakes you up and builds you. That's one reminder. Second is prayer. You need to set for yourself a daily time for a conversation with yourself and with the Creator. Talk to Hashem like you talk to your best friend, and to ask for help, to ask yourself to wake up, to ask from Him to wake you up, to ask from Him to teach you and to guide you how to walk in the right path, in the path of truth. Those are the two main things. And the third thing is the reminder of charity. To give charity. And it's not only money.
It's to have merit, right?
It's to go and do good. So you need to learn for that purpose to wake up, and you need to pray, and then you need to do good. Those are the three things, and you need to set a reminder for those three things every day, not to have a poor day without them, without waking yourself up in learning, reminding yourself of the things that you need to learn, and to pray for that, to achieve those things, and to scream from Hashem, for Hashem to help you, and to go and use those treasures that you just earned in your learning and in your prayer, to go and do, to be active about it,
help others.
and to help others.
Help others. And that is very true. And now I understand where I think it said in the Gemara that when a person stops that, what you just said right now, stops learning, stops Torah, then he takes a step away, but also the Torah takes a step away. So it's actually two steps.
תעזבנו יום, יעזבך יומיים.
Right, so now I understand that so it's a consistent war, it's a consistent battle, and that's why the Zohar said you need a double-edged sword, because it's coming from every direction.
Right.
So it makes a lot of sense. So it means never stop reminding yourself, never stop learning, and asking God, asking the Creator, and action. Never stop helping others. It's a good formula.
But
Can
you
I get
need
it
to put
tattooed on my arm?
reminders. No, you can't.
Right here?
Unfortunately,
The three rules,
born as a Jew.
the three
And you-
commandments.
No, you can't. But set a reminder on your iPhone 13 Plus, and wake up yourself. Every person should set an alarm, like really physical alarm. Take your phone and put a reminder at 5 p.m. learning, at 8 p.m. praying, and right on the morning, like 17 alarms. Be nice, be patient, be good, be kind, be soft, care, think about others, go out of your bubble, stops using hard drugs, all the things that you need to.
Alrighty. Well, I want to thank you very much,
Thank you too.
and wishing everybody a
Happy,
marvelous Hanukkah
yeah, it
with a
is.
lot of love and fun and care, and good times with the family, lighting candles and eating sufganiot or zvinj, whichever culture you come from, donuts, and enjoy. Have a good time.
Thank you. Happy Hanukkah. See you tomorrow, Bezrat Hashem.